So here's the thing most people won't admit about the path to financial independence. It can be really lonely. Your friends don't get it. Your financial advisor probably thinks you're crazy, and you're stuck navigating the ups and downs of the path to FI and the messy middle of FI, mostly on your own. I started the Mindful Fire Legends community because I realized I needed this space for myself. It's a weekly community space for people on the path to financial independence to connect, support, and encourage each other. We meet every Wednesday at noon Eastern to connect, practice meditation, journaling, and mindful conversation, exploring topics related to mindful fire and building a life we love now. It's intimate, honest, and the kind of community I wish I had earlier on in my path to FI. And I've made it super affordable. It's just $10 a month or $100 a year. That's it. There's no commitment, and if you're not loving it, I'll give you your money back. Learn more and join us at mindfulfire.org/join. Again, that's mindfulfire.org/join. Welcome to the Mindful Fire Podcast, a show about crafting a life you love and making work optional, using the tools of mindfulness, envisioning, and financial independence. I'm your host, Adam Coelho, and I'm so glad you're here. Each episode of the Mindful Fire Podcast explores these three tools through teachings, guided meditations, and inspiring interviews with people actually living them to craft a life they love. If you're ready to start your Mindful Fire journey, go to mindfulfire.org/start and download my free envisioning guide. In just 10 minutes, this guide will help you craft a clear and inspiring vision for your life. Again, you can download it for free at mindfulfire.org/start. Let's jump into today's episode. This meditation, as always, was recorded as part of the Mindful Fire Legends community. And if you'd like to join us live to practice in community, you can join us at mindfulfire.org/join. Today's practice, we're going to embody trust. Whether it be the path to financial independence, believing that time will actually come, trusting the math and trusting ourselves to make it happen, or just trusting this moment as it is. We'll explore this concept here. So you can begin by finding a position that allows you to be alert and relaxed at the same time. You can gently close your eyes or gaze down. And just find a position that allows you to be alert and relaxed, tall but not rigid. And just begin with 3 deep breaths, in and out. And just now check in with yourself, noticing what it feels like in your body, and scanning over your body, noticing anything that wants to be noticed. Right now in my body, it's like this. It's like this. Noticing any sensations in your body with a kind, curious awareness of mindfulness. And expanding that awareness to include the mind. with curiosity, noticing if it's busy or calm, tense or relaxed. Right now in my mind, it's like this. It's like this. And now just finding your way, bringing your attention to your breath, observing with that same kind, curious awareness what this in-breath feels like and what this out-breath feels like, moment by moment and breath by breath. Trusting in this in-breath as it is, trusting in this out-breath as it is right now. No need to control it in any way. Just observing in a kind, curious, spacious awareness. Whenever you notice that your mind has drifted off and that thinking is happening, just notice that in awareness. Notice that thinking is happening, and then choose to come back to the breath and begin again. Each in-breath is a new beginning. Each out-breath is a chance to let go. And as you observe this moment, here and now, what would it look and feel like? What would it feel like to trust in this moment? Allowing the feeling of trust to arise in your body in whatever way it is. Observing with a kind, curious awareness. Feeling trust in your body, by moment, and breath by breath. And again, if your mind drifts off as mine has, just meet it wherever it is and gently bring it back to the breath, to trusting in this moment.
once again. And now I want you to bring to mind your ideal life, whether in the next few years or after you reach phi. What does this ideal post-phi life look like? Where are you? How do you feel? Who's around? Just invite that vision to come into your mind for a moment. Imagine the clouds floating by in the sky, and each thought, each idea is just like that, a cloud floating by. You're just observing the flow. Imagining in your mind's eye what your ideal life, ideal day looks and feels like. What does that feel like if you're seeing it mostly in your mind? Tap into the feeling and see if you can feel that feeling in your body right now, to whatever degree that's possible. And as you hold this vision lightly, what would it feel like to invite in some trust, maybe even blind trust, that you don't know how or when this vision will come to be, or how exactly it'll look when it arises. But you can trust that it will come. So trying that on, holding it lightly, what does it feel like to trust as you observe that vision in your mind, trusting that it will come? Don't worry about how you'll get there or when it will happen. Just tap into what believing that it will happen and how wonderful that will be. What does it feel like to truly believe, to truly trust in yourself that just like everything you've done before, you will make this happen? Sitting with that feeling, trusting in that feeling, however small and imperceptible. And if you get carried away, you want to come back, just drop into this in-breath, this next in-breath as it comes in. And then that next out-breath going out. Resting at the breath for a moment, and then dropping back into the trust that you feel that you're practicing and cultivating. Trust in your big vision for your life. And trusting in your own ability to navigate life and to evolve that vision as suits your needs at the time. And most importantly, trusting in your ability to start living that life right now. Inviting to mind, what would it look like to take one tiny step towards that vision today? See what's coming up, popping into your mind, because you're ready to see it. And trusting that you'll remember. And now I invite you to come back to the breath, letting go of the vision for the future and even the trust, though it's always there, setting it aside and coming back to the breath. Breathing in, breathing out. And let us now finish this practice with 3 deep breaths together. Breathing in, and again in, and out. And once more, in, and out. When you're ready, opening your eyes. Thank you for your attention. And again, thank you for your attention. And again, if you're listening to this on the podcast and you'd like to join us live to not only meditate, but also to talk about and journal about the meditation afterwards, you can join us at mindfulfire.org/join.
Thanks for joining me on today's episode of the Mindful Fire podcast. If you enjoyed today's episode, I invite you to hit subscribe wherever you're listening to this. This just lets the platforms know you're getting value from the episodes and you want to be here when I release additional content. If you're ready to start your Mindful Fire journey, go to mindfulfire.org/start and download my free envisioning guide. In just 10 minutes, this guide will help you craft a clear and inspiring vision for your life. Again, you can download it for free at mindfulfire.org/start. Thanks again, and I'll catch you next time on the Mindful Fire podcast.